I like your name, Maite. You remind me, like the song that Prince wrote for, like the most beautiful girl in the world. It was about a woman named just like you. That's her name. Oh, yeah. Okay. For the ones here, with me, I'm not reading for twin flames like that anymore. This here is like your occasion for me to read, or like, to get some infos about the twin flame situation. Oh yeah, you do. I have shifted my energy and my focus, because I figure out that we're going round and round about this whole like me actually not, because I'm not going round for anybody or nothing in this life. The moment I felt like I was going round in this like twin flame journey, it was time for me to end it. I believe that I drew out of myself all of the energy that I could going towards a man. I tried to understand him to the full out extent, from his psyche, literally to his psychic. Yeah, this is it. Into this divine feminine card, you better believe it. I'm not going round, I'm not waiting in vain for nobody. I'm going to turn 40 in a couple of days, several days now. You think I have time to waste? No. So the energy has shifted. Is going to be like more towards like horoscopes actually. Then you just have to follow your signs and things like that. And if anybody wants a reading, I'm here. July the 7th. Yeah, I'm a 7/7 girl. Definitely shifting a focus, like, nobody got time for that. You know when literally a journey is over. Hey, hola, mi amor. ¿Cómo estás hoy, mi amor? Because, now I need to go to the next level. I got that Spanish thing, like, yeah. The focus definitely shifted. Check your horoscopes and things like that, because I'm not waiting for nobody. You see, all the smoke and mirrors, into smoke in mirrors, and actually like that too, is coming to an end. Like, you have no idea. I wonder, this one here is the one I'm waiting for in my life, into that high priesthood that my masculine has given me. I'm waiting for like a magician to come my way. If it's not like tricks, you got a problem with me. My masculine made me BS proof, literally. You know, maybe I need to take the time here to salute the energy, that very energy, that magician energy, with the good and the bad, yeah? Because of the twin flame journey, I was like desperate or whatever it was. First of all, I got to know myself. Then I got to know of people. Then I got to know of the creator, but not necessarily in that order. Then, some time ago, I opened up my own business, my people. Opened up my own channel, just like to get rid of the twin flame energy. Thank you very much, masculine. And this one here may be like a slow beginning, which I really like, but this one here, until the creator takes it away from me, because I'm not playing with no one and nobody. Therefore, this thing is going to have longevity. Thank you, masculine. Yeah, it's like if I didn't have you as a mirror, like I wouldn't even know myself. I wouldn't even be a psychic, quite frankly, because I started reading cards to figure out what these guys were doing. you know. Come to figure out I can, communicate with spirit through that medium. Like, really? Oh, at this point here, forget you, masculine. And thank you. Thank you for all the malice or the heartbreak, all of this one here, let's call it negativity. Thank you for the negativity. I did something with it. Hello. you know, believe it is the truth. Yeah, let me read a little bit for the collective. I can feel like it's Yeah, and catch it here, because I'm not doing. First of all, these karmic readings is an end to it. I don't care, but I never cared, and now I really don't care. It's done. If it comes out, we'll speak of them a little bit, but that whole like trying to understand them, not no more. And for twin flames in this live session is the only time I will share such energies. Like, yeah, so catch the message. This one here is for the twin flame collective. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. What have I been trying to explain to you? Me, I'm past the twin flame paradigm. I'm done with it. To me, in my mind, spirit, soul, heart, there is nothing this guy can teach me anymore. The rest I can do without him. I don't even need that type of reflection anymore. My vibration is definitely rising. Because again, I will not go in circle. It's like 360 degrees, and that's about it. Past that, you're a fool if you just go on about that. What are we going to do? Go back to square one, explaining the whole karmics and why? I understood you to the full out extent, masculine. There's nothing I have to understand about you, period. Twin flame journey, I learned and squeezed everything I could out of it, period. Like, really, on to the next. Cracked open. On to the next. I cracked the masculine's like energy opened. Therefore, I figured my own energy out. And that's that. On to the next. Is opened. On to the next is what I'm seeing here. This one here is deeper because I'm like, what is this? That niggling feeling is trying to tell me much more than display here. Oh, I'm never me. I don't care for Karmic, Shaitown, Ghetto Diva. I never did. I try hard HD. I never did. I never cared for them, but I'm like entertaining that. I don't even know why I did that. All I know is that it's done. you know. And the masculine, if he gets the chance, otherwise the karmic, if you don't see the 3 of Cups or the 7 of Cups, they're not in there most likely. That's all. They get 2 cards literally out of 78, and that's that. Let me go on. This one here, I have to give it my spirit. You see how I'm like playing for the moment. Let me grant my masculine that too. I'm a very reserved person, yeah, because of this like thing here, I know how to not be so shy anymore, not be so reserved anymore. All of those things, it's like I have to grant him that. And into me, like celebrating myself as I'm doing that, I'm trying to explain to you all the things that the masculine actually gave you. Don't reject it. Into this trust, the nickel, I can tell you, just you like, and I see 1111 as I'm saying that, just you like appreciating the stuff that he has given to you, how he has changed you, into that, especially if you're like a more joyful spirit for the moment. I can feel that guy is feeling my energy. I'll give you me. I'm a true spirit. I will not lie to you. Where am I being called to journey? In a moment of weakness is not weakness, is like freedom of the mind, closer to my masculine in some form, but not in the form that's been happening so far. If there is any way we can still come close together, hopefully there is a way, because that way was not the way. So if there is a way, masculine, well, meet me there, my love. Then I would know you're the real one, but not that obsessive thinking anymore. Longing for home. Excuse me. Do you see that as I'm like bearing my soul to you? Longing for home in the form, the original light workers, people. Belonging, in some form. Hi, Yvonne. Hang on, Yvonne, I got you. Is happening. What's happening? Oh, this one here, boundaries. Whatever is happening, and I'm like, playing with it. All I know, when it comes, it comes. It does not come, may come, will not, I don't even give F anymore. I know these boundaries are going to be up. Whatever may come, whatever is happening into that card, boundaries is a little bit like I'm ready for it. What are you going to do, masculine? I've been literally like a hermit and going through a whole like spiritual journey over just trying to understand why you were not in my life. You think I don't have boundaries? Okay. And I'm grounded. And into that card, get grounded, I can see the message. You know why these things are going to start happening for a lot of us? It's because now we have boundaries and now we are grounded. Therefore, this thing is going to become a reality. So if I were you right now, just take care of your pentacles. That's what I've been doing this whole year until this twin flame thing did not even bother me anymore. I was doing things. Believe it, into that card, soul family. I was grounding myself. Where are my people? Right here with you guys. This message here is important. Transcend the energy. I know we cannot all do it like the same way, but whatever you can do, whenever the feeling gets over you, you know that you're feeling some kind of way about the masculine, like bottle this thing up for yourself, my people. Like really align your life. That's that there. But hold the whole energy and journey up for yourself exclusively. In other terms, align your life for yourself exclusively so that you can mother yourself instead of taking care of that other person. And this one here is deep. And I'll tell you why. Once the masculine realizes exactly into the crumbling, that in essence, yeah, he did absolutely nothing for me. And he's like the manifester, if you know what I mean. His world is the 3D world. If our world is the 5 world, whoever is resonating with the feminine energy. Well, masculine, let me take a second here to tell you, you failed me miserably. Because I had to do this whole thing by myself. You never even exchanged a word with me. And it took me far, my brother. Thank you. Now I can mother myself. I don't even need you. And into that crumbling, you better believe it. Those tower moments, me, I had one. I'm patient and everything. I'm zen and everything. But how long do you want me to wait? Like, really? No, no, no. This is it. Into the crumbling. Exactly. No. Oh, I'm saying no to my masculine. And mine, he better be careful. If I tell you, if you have a TV, you know my guy. When he calls me, I'm going to hang up on him. Then he'll call me again, just to tell him I'm not playing with you. The great gathering is what's going to happen. So you better, have some nose in you for your masculine. Otherwise, these guys, they're coming to play you, put you down again. And I'm not saying that like in a spiteful way, it's because I understand that spirit. Thank you, masculine. Or mine. I don't care who you are. You calling me, I hang up on you so that you call me again. This one there, that hanging up is going to be like that lack of communication for the whole journey. Just that hanging up, like when you write messages like 3 dots, that there is going to be my 3 dots. Like, boy, let's not even speak of that into the great gathering. The energy that I'm feeling. Yeah, a lot of you have to get ready for your unions, because mine, you see how I'm like envisioning it, yeah? But until I see it. Exactly. And actually, it's you, the universe. Please forgive me, Lord. It's you, the universe, that has to leap this time, and I will catch up. Period. This one, spiritual test or whatsoever, you thought, my Lord, that I was going to fail it like over and over again. It is not happening. The universe, this time you lead, and I'll follow you. Amen. Deep replenishment. This one here, learn to keep your energy to yourself. Learn to keep your energy to yourself so that it will like literally like replenish you instead of having whoever like deplete you of it, because that's really the name of the game. Unbound. I hope you're feeling the freedom to be like, even if we're like linked, yeah, once a week or twice, quick thing, quick check on you, but that whole like daily, no, no. And you know, the way I keep saying no, because I know the way I say no. You hear me saying no? This one here is my no. Unbound. And I got boundaries too. So my question is, what's good at this point here? It needs to come right is the only thing. And Spirit is saying, what this time? Yes, he needs to come correct. I know the card underneath, it says, you know, do something to change the energy. You need to absolutely come correct. Because I can tell you something, if you don't even, I mean, if you're not like the Lord Almighty Himself, yeah, you don't come correct, you can go back to where you belong, to where you came from, with anybody, anyone in this life. Thank you, masculine, for the journey. Oh, okay. Let me have a break here. So that's part of the message. I'll go on. I know. This one here is that right type of ego that's going to surround you like a protection or like a protective blanket, you know, when it comes to your feelings. Now you have that healthy type of ego, the one that protects your feelings. It's like repeating myself, but that there is important, my loves. And I can tell you, you know, while you were a chaser, like a real chaser, most likely you didn't have no ego. That there was actually your weakness, like codependency, literally do whatever you want with me. That's how I love to be loved. Not no more. Some of you will see yourselves like rejecting messages of love from your masculine, and the very ones that you've been awaiting for like years. For some of you, I'm telling you, mine, the moment you call or I'm hanging up, that silence is going to murder him. Some of you don't even want the messages anymore. You're like, what's wrong? You posted, you see those feelings? You're definitely protecting those. With the Queen of Cups, the right way, with ego, like, you know, don't touch my baby, also known as you or me. And, you know, in case this one here can do the work, I got the Queen of Swords on you. I'm not a chaser anymore either. And my love, anybody I speak to for the moment is the same energy. Something has shifted, you know, and I can see it here to the point. Even those stupid, you know, messages for some, we don't even care about it anymore, you know. Some of them are going to reach out and they're stressed for that. They're stressed around that energy, and I can tell you why. They don't want to appear like chasers to you because they know what kind of power you got now. I can feel it. Will I look like a chaser if you call her? Yes. Actually, yes, masculine. But if you don't, you'll never figure it out. You need to. Some of you, just remember that this journey is made of ups and downs, because it's saying it to me already. Look forward to the future, even if it brings like elements of pain or like hurt along the way, because guess what? This too shall pass, is what I'm seeing. It's never going to be flat, this thing. Oh, don't bend my cards. Never going to be flat. Exactly. Cycles after cycles. This too shall pass into this full card. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, energy. Most likely the feminine is freeing herself, to the full out extent. I'm seeing you like being able to protect some physical distance for the ones, who are used to sleeping with their masculines whenever he want to. Some of you, I can see you putting an end to that. Or just being like, leave me alone. I'm tired. How long? Into freeing yourself here. And I can tell you, for most of you here in this new cycle, whatever it is, yeah, that's special about you. And there's a card here for you. Whatever it is that's special about you, you're keeping it to yourself this time. Like, I'm not about to give like the most precious things within me. I don't even know what he's doing here, but to the ones who know of tarot, the King of Cups, he withholds something, his feelings, and that there is precious to you by now. So you're like, this one, let me keep it, or at least let me protect myself when it comes to those things. I can see it here. Yeah. Freeing yourselves. Absolutely. Now you can, the obsessive thinking is, not the same. I can see it here. You don't have to check on him too often. You're worrying about your day. And for some of you, you don't even feel the energy too much anymore. Lets you know you're freeing yourself, or you are actually free. Now you protect your feelings and your energy. And why is that? Because of all of the conflicts that this guy caused you with third party situation and karmics. You see how I'm switching decks here? It's a switch of energy. Somebody is feeling left out in the cold as you over there not caring, actually. If I see the Queen of Wands, now they can feel it. Yeah. This one here. Yes, I know what it is. Into the Judgment, like in reverse. This one here. The way I'm reading, excuse me, the way I'm reading that card today is like celibacy, my brothers and sisters. Somebody never reaching like emotional stability, and I will tell you why. Into that Judgment, they better be careful what they choose, because otherwise they're going to have to do this thing without you. And I can tell you, you would have learned something on the journey. He's just going to remain in this stage here, arrested development, because he never embraced his journey with you, not like you did. You see this one here? Please, into the Judgment in reverse. It's nearly sealed, is what I'm seeing here. From like that good energy that I'm seeing into somebody literally like mothering themselves here. The masculine is feeling that energy. They don't feel right. I can see it here. But that there is needed, just like you needed to feel like that. To just be here, Whatever it is that's happening within him is going to force him to look into the right direction. And the situations that he's juggling or whatsoever, one foot in, one foot out, one day in, one day out. He needs to free himself from that. Otherwise, that's when this one here comes. As long as he frees himself, as long as he frees himself from juggling you, he will remain like immature. Most likely in the feelings, like this one here, it doesn't even go far. It's just your heart. We're not even speaking of your, what you call it, your your spirit. Not embracing the twin flame journey and embracing you feminine, it kept your masculine most likely at a very like basic level, immature emotionally. Lets the whole like spiritual thing is like definitely above his head, and I can see it here. No problem. Yeah, you will tell me more about it, but I know of your energy now. Whenever you want, Yvonne, whenever. Some of you be careful of burning out. You say in English for the moment. I can feel it here. And if it's not you, it's your masculine, but definitely the idea that somebody is burning out here and you need to take it easy on yourself, you know? Reverse the energy if you know what I mean. Don't feel like that. When it's time to lay your head, you sleep and you like drift and go to, spirit land. Somebody needs to relax, into that card of temperance. You're cooking up, you're burning out for some, and imploding for others. I can see it here. Some of you need to just relax for a little bit. This one here, absolutely, that burnout. Whether it's from your twin flame journey or like your life in general, I can feel it burning out. Because you too, you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I'm loving this message. Thank you, Spirit. Meaning the most exhausting thing is actually the doubts. This one here you're not going to like, but it is the truth. You have to let go completely. Literally, this thing here, the twin flame thing, I know what this here is. Let go completely of that like idea that you would actually be fulfilled. Hear me, that you would actually be fulfilled emotionally. You need to come to the point where you don't even give a care about this type of energy anymore. Like me, with or without somebody, I don't need somebody to fulfill my wish, because in essence now I'm happy. I don't need you to give me anything to be happy, and I don't bet on you to call myself happy. Period. That's why I'm not bored anymore, because I'm betting on myself. And there he goes. Lets whenever you think like that is when things happen. Exactly into the 10 of Swords, but most so I want to sneeze. Yeah, it needs to come out. I'm so sorry. 100%. I need to go on, yeah. Some of you, this devil is not in your life anymore. Congratulations, into the 10 of Swords in reverse. And by now you're feeling light as a feather. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Light as a feather. Because some dark energies have been exposed about you. Some of you guys, be careful, they still remain within you. And if you're listening to me, most likely they come in the form of a man, my people. Be careful. The energies of men that are not right. And please forgive me for being me, but me, I'm a black woman. I'm like, why are these two fine men like, looking at me? It's because they're very tricky, especially this King of Wands. A lot of you guys are going to come back to talk to you, yeah. Selling you like literally the best version of themselves, the thing that you always wanted to hear in the future. Always wanted to, in the past, sorry. The stuff you always wanted to hear, somebody's about to spell them out for you. And I can tell you something. Somebody here, you should be able to feel literally that this guy is not right. I can see it here, and I'm not speaking about you, Yvonne. Not speaking about you. Somebody's going to figure out that this person is not right, because now you have healed. You're going to see. And that attempt, like calling you or sending you messages is just like desperation. It's a game that a lot of them are playing on you. Exactly into the Hangman. You see this energy of healing, yeah? They want you to stay where you are and not to heal any further. You don't have to, believe me. Exactly into the Strength card in reverse to keep you weak, especially if you're dealing with the Leo. Let me give you some signs. I have like Aries here. I have one more card. A lot of you are not chasing your guy anymore, and that there took you the longest. Some of you, sorry, you spied on your person to figure out that they were with somebody else. And this like thing did not sit well with you. Exactly. To the justice card. You don't have to believe me. If I were you, this sweet thing within myself, outside, around myself, my aura, my flesh, everything, oh, I'll keep it to myself. Instead of giving it to somebody who says, you know, he doesn't need it for the moment. And there's one card here. You need to see this person change. You don't have to believe it, you know. That's when you would know that you're like ready to be happy. Anything else is selling you a dream. The change is like, you know, letting you see that happiness is next, you know, otherwise it's not happening, is what's going on. It needs to become a reality to this point where this guy would give you like love. You need to be able to receive this love here. And I can tell you something, if you're true divine feminine, you're receiving this love from everybody. He's the only stupid one, you know, the one who loves you, who does not want to give it to you. Let me tell you what's happening to me. People give me gifts for no reason for the moment, and I never had that. Or like, you know, my family, like people who are close to me, just telling me, like hugging me, or you're just like wonderful and things. And I'm looking at them like, what's going on here? I can see that here. If you don't give me the love, I'm going to choose this world that's mine because it's coming into place. I refuse to acknowledge the next card. Like, please don't move on. FUCKU. No. Now you effed up because now my world is coming together and people left and right are giving me even more love than before. And you know, withholding the love you got from me, then stay over there withholding it. Exactly. Really. One last card and this is it for today. I'll cut this, you know, to make it a message because I don't read for twin flames except for this one series here waiting for readings. Exactly. You know, a lot of you are going to figure out, sorry, you know, for being the one delivering the bad news that this thing here or this guy, the situation is not growing as it is. So I'm putting an end to it. And this time around, a lot of you are done. You know, you always feel like I will you see, 8 of Cups, somebody walking away because you're fed up with the problems, you know, concerning karmics. Some people really think, or maybe your DM has thought, you know, this thing can keep like stagnating forever. You wouldn't go anywhere. Oh no, this time is over for some. Like, really, this is all the time you're going to get from me. Into the Tower. When you start thinking like that, he's going to start giving you messages of love. These guys, they're not crazy. They know when you're about to retreat, your energy, the good loving you gave, all of that. Because, you know, imagine somebody giving you like spiritual love. Nobody can mess with you. The moment you come into your energy, into that tower, is the moment this guy is going to send you a message of love. And there he is in the flesh. Just heal yourself. Heal yourself. You don't have to accept all of that. And the moment you figure that out, he's going to have interest, you know, towards you. Anything else, he'll keep on ignoring you. Because to a bad spirit, the energy that you're giving him is all he needs. Period. Killing me. Dead night music. So, I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye. And to anybody in the chat room, my brother, you killed me. Because I don't even know where you. Yeah, oof. Then you're a real one, then. If you know this name here,